101.7 Sam FM. Yes, happy Monday, everybody. And I love when we can have guests in the studio that are working for you to help change your life and to fire you up and to get that fire rolling in your belly there. Not the hunger pains, but the fire, the fire to change it. Rob and Shea in the studio with us. New book on the way. Now, when can folks get the publication here?
We are shooting for the early part of August, the late part of July, early part of August. We're working with a nutritionist that's going over some of the clean eating recipes that will be in the back of this book, and also a physical fitness expert. So that we can make sure that we cover it properly. It's
called Life's Delicious, the 80-20 lifestyle. I like how the 80 has a halo and the 20 has little horns on it there.
Well, you know, that 20 is so important. I cannot emphasize it enough. If I didn't get my 20%, and do you know what my 20% is?
What's your 20%?
My 20% is Bluebell ice cream.
Really?
Maybe, that's right.
Oh my goodness.
Bluebell, I'm a Texas girl and I love my Bluebell.
Now, so basically, just throwing it out there, 80-20 life, define what it is. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, right?
It is not a diet. And the second, I think of it like this. When you work hard all week and you've put in all you can put in your job, and Friday rolls around and you get your paycheck. Is there any guilt wrapped around that paycheck?
Just from my boss's handing it to me. That's all the guilt there should be.
There is
I had to go
guilt.
There. Yeah.
We have discipline. We have discipline in our work life. We have discipline in our personal life. Yet so many of us choose to have a completely undisciplined health and fitness life. And I look at it as that 80% is your job to take care of you the best way you can possibly take care of you, and that 20% is your paycheck. Enjoy it.
You know, that's a great way of looking at it. I like what you just said there, because that's the thing. I think if you went 100% all the time, you would be miserable, wouldn't you?
It's horrible.
Absolutely miserable. I would say mine would be General Tso's chicken. Oh my goodness, like to go, Chinese food to go. Oh, see, that would be my 20% right there.
And see, isn't it brilliant when you can set up your situation to enjoy your 20%? But for instance, me, the boys know. Mom's got her little bowl. She's fixing to dip her ice cream. She's going to go listen to her music and read. They don't bother me. That's my time. So to me, that is very coveted, very, very special time.
Right. So if you work hard all week, you work hard at your job, you work hard at your diet, you work hard at your lifestyle. On Friday afternoon, it's okay to fall off the wagon just a little bit.
It absolutely is okay to do that. And you know, the beautiful thing is that somewhere along the line, something happens in your mind, and all of a sudden that 80%, it's a privilege to treat your body that way. You feel
you're
fortunate.
Right. You are exactly right, because I've been, like I said, I've been down that road. I'm still on it. And you're right. There's a part of your brain that everybody has. It doesn't matter if you're got a body like a Greek god, or if you're like what went wrong. There's something in your brain. There's something in there though that is wanting to get out, and I think it's unleashing that. And you're right. And when you say it for the first time, it may sound a little bit cheesy. It may sound a little bit corny until it starts happening for you, and then you realize, you know what? Tony Rose, Rob Shea, they were right.
They were right. It is a privilege to treat your body so well when you know that you're doing all you can physically do to be the best that you can be.
Now let me ask you, that 20%, you know, I think this is probably going to happen too, I would say, to a lot of people, is as you live the lifestyle, as you go 80-20, and you really value that 80, you find that suddenly that 20, you don't underestimate it. You know, when you get a chance, and it's like, and it's like, you know what, you're cognizant of what you're doing. There's no falling off, like on a Tuesday night, suddenly eating an entire bag of Doritos. Because you realize it's not my time yet.
And that may take you time. We spoke earlier about me getting off of Coca-Cola.
Yes, that's what I'd like to talk to you about there. You broke the Coke.
I broke the Coke. I sure did. And it literally, I was a big gulp or big drink Coke. I'd squeeze some lime in it every day.
Wow.
And it took me about 8 months to get off the Coca-Cola wagon. Where I would go or just soda in general, where I would go and get one every day. And from there, I didn't go straight to water. From there, I went to a quarter sweet tea, 3/4 unsweet. Did that for about 6 months, and then finally switched over to my water. And it's no problem. I've been on water for the last year.
Is it something you think, like you're breaking an addiction when you do that? It's just like going off of stopping smoking, or stopping drinking, or stopping even another drug. I mean, you're going off of it. And I think, and I guess in a way too, it's sort of like if somebody who hasn't worked out, who doesn't do it, they don't, never join a gym or anything, they suddenly wake up one day, you know what, I'm going to get in shape. How many times do you see this happen? I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to go run a mile today around the neighborhood. And they can't move for 2 days and they give up on it.
Right.
But I guess it's that harsh just stopping that, or stopping or starting, just, abruptly. Do you find that is something that breaks a lot of people and they're not able to follow through on goals?
Oh, absolutely, because they get that charge, that rush of that immediate goal like we were talking about, but they have no process substance to support that short-term goal.
Right.
So without that process and that visualization of falling in love with the process, those little short-term goals, they're very hollow in most respects. They're very hollow little goals. They're great catalysts, but they're very hollow goals.
Is that what you find? I guess that was the same thing would happen if you'd have tried to stop drinking soda abruptly. You would have just fallen apart.
And I probably would have had splitting headaches, and it wouldn't have been a pleasant experience. But this has been, like I said, this has been a process that has taken me for years. And all of a sudden, I woke up one day, and I was this person that was no longer tempted by what maybe the normal person would be tempted to, because I had just conditioned myself to no longer look at my food choices in that way.
It's Rob and Shea, everybody. The upcoming book is Life's Delicious, the 80-20 Lifestyle. We're going to talk more with you. Can you hang out one more segment?
Oh, sure.
Can you do that? Because I think this is good stuff. There's so much stuff I want to talk to you and ask you about. There's just not enough time in the day. She is a lifestyle guru, a life coach in a lot of ways, and some inspirational stuff. We're going to find out everything we can find out in the short time that we have her today. Here's Michael Bublé at 8:23, everybody.